Hey folks, my name is Rojo, and welcome back to Dark Souls. That last episode, man, I don't know, I gotta apologize about that one. We didn't get shit done. I just got my ass handed to me all episode. But today we're gonna be going sort of near the same direction, but we're gonna try and move on here. And we'll worry about killing the, I think it's called the Hellkite Drake or something like that. We'll kill him later. Not to worry. Now, there's a couple different ways that we can go here. I'm actually going to take, it's a little bit of a shortcut. In fact, if I can successfully do this, is he going to breathe fire? No, okay. So what we do here is kind of similar to what we were doing before when we were actually trying to kill this guy. We just do this, and we're going to try and just run by this guy. For quick, we will make it, but we weren't quite quick enough. He does like a thing where he flies up in the air and does some fire and shit, and it's real bad news. The damage is really inconsistent, though. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but try this one more time. If not, we'll just go the regular way. It's not that big of a deal either way. But this does open up a little bit of a shortcut that allows us to get to another bonfire, and also it allows us to just sort of more quickly, I mean, you know, hence shortcut, get to another area of the game. So I'm actually gonna sneak in here and grab that. I'm gonna see if I can convince him to breathe a little fire over here, actually, just to take care of those guys for me, make this very slightly easier on myself. Let's try this one more time. To back up a little bit, actually. Run! Oh, jeez. Run faster! Oh, he's gonna breathe fire, I bet. We made it! We made it! Everything's fine. Bonfire. Quick! Okay. Alright, reset everything. Whew. Alright. No sweat. So in here we've got some interesting stuff. We got a few hollows that they're kind of in a bad way. But also, over this way, we're there. If you get I think you have to have a certain amount of faith. Alternatively, you can do some jolly cooperation. But you can join the Sunlight something Covenant, I think, over here. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's pretty cool though. You get some nice miracles out of that. But also over here, we have a lever that we can pull. And actually, by the way, it occurs to me, I don't think I ever examined or explained the let's see, the Way of White covenant that we joined with Petrus. Basically, the Way of White is kind of like a co-op covenant. It makes it less likely for you to get invaded when you're in human form, and also it's I think makes it easier for you to get summoned, sort of for similar reasons, just because of the way the co-op works in this game. So it's if you're worried about getting invaded or you're into doing co-op, that is something you should probably check out. Now this boar is kind of a whore. Haha! I'm so clever with all these rhymes. Get out of here with that shit. Deal with you in a second, son. Just wait your turn. Nope. Bam! I like this dagger a lot. We might actually end up using this more than the S-Stock. Because it's got like a little bit of slashiness, even though it's short range. And the S-Stock is just really hard for me to use, if I'm being honest here. So, oh, yep. Didn't get my shield up quite in time there. I was thinking we would actually be killing that guy a little bit more effectively than we did, but so be it. There we go. I was trying to get the backstab, didn't quite work out, and now that guy's down there. That's not so good, actually, as you can probably imagine. Oh, yep. Got lucky there. That's the heater shield's recovery time at work for you. Oh, I was a little slow, and almost got me killed there. Should get a backstab, though. Very nice, and we'll go ahead and est this up. I really should go, actually, we'll do it soon. Go visit Petrus again, though. Because he has... I wonder if that guy's going to come up here. Might be able to take him out with our bow, I suppose. Actually, there's something over here I should probably pick up. I think I know what this is, actually. Yeah, alluring skulls. There's a reason they give you some alluring skulls here. Because that boar is a dick. Who's gonna die first? Probably me. Oh, no, him. Good. Alright, let's not mess with the boar, but we'll use a, actually, do we have him on our hotbar already? We do. Let's use an alluring skull here. And, that will attract the boar over there, which will allow us to come over here. If you're quick, you can actually get through that locked door over there. But I kind of forgot about it, if I'm being totally honest. There's a guy who runs back there and locks it. There's an ambush here, which is why I'm being so cautious. Whoop, yeah, back it up. Getting a little too crazy here. Kind of tough to fight in close quarters sometimes as well, because your weapon can hit the wall. I guess that's a situation where the thrusting dagger could be pretty good. Or a thrusting weapon, I suppose I should say. Surprised we got the backstab there. Alright, let's mosey on. Oh, we got another guy. Plunging attack? Oh, I missed him. I just missed him. What a shame. Oh, there's another guy just fucking jumped on my head. Alright, take care of this guy. Take care of this guy. Very nice. Feel a little low on Estus here. I'm not a fan of that, but playing a little bit sloppy, but not anywhere near as sloppy as last time. Ah, it's too slow. Too slow on my parry there. Not very good at parrying these guys. The timing I just never quite got down. Mystery key. Let's look at this mystery key real quick. Because if you look at a key, it generally tells you where it's intended to be used. Resembles a basic prison cell key. And if we do this, purpose is unknown, but it appears to be a basic prison cell key. We'll find out where to use that later. Not to worry. Try up. Yeah, I think that's probably some good advice. So we shall indeed go up. Alright. Just gonna back off of these guys for a sec. And no backstab for me. Surprised I got that other guy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do it or not. Before he hit me. Oops, yeah, let's, excuse me, let's actually grab this little item over here. We may as well, since we're here. I think it's just a soul. Yeah. Still, every little bit helps here. And, now we should be able to come back up here. I'm actually gonna top myself off, though, I think, just to be safe. Seems like a wise decision. And, there's nobody else up here. That's good. Alright, fog wall there. And no items. All right, let's bust through here. This is kind of just how they. I don't know why these exist. I guess they sort of break the game up a little bit, but not all fog walls lead to bosses, and we'll never have to go through that fog wall again. It just won't exist anymore. So it's very, very strange to me. We want to be a little bit careful here because I think there's a guy. No, not there. Is this where we want to be? Yeah. A little stealth opportunity here. If we can get this guy with a backstab, it's going to make this a lot easier for me. Hey, there we go. Very nice. One more? Nope, no more, but... Alright, let's back up a little bit here. Oh, I was a little bit too slow there. He's actually in parry animation there. I'm lucky I didn't die. The Night Shield. It's a pretty good shield, I think, actually. But we're not going to use it right now. Just stick with our heater shield for the time being, because it's light and it gets the job done. That's what's really important here. Now then, I think there is a guy up here somewhere. Yeah, he's right over here. Hello. Hit him once and... parry. Very nice. These guys, definitely got these guys down on the parry, I think. At some point here, we're actually going to have to think about leveling up kind of a little bit more seriously here. Now, we would like to get down there. I'm trying to think, is there a way to get in there without... Yeah, I think we can go through... No, not through there. Not through there. I guess we do have to go up here. Because there's a little bit of a fight up here, and I was trying to hoping I could avoid it, but doesn't look like that's going to be possible. We run over here. There's going to be a guy on our right. Get his attention. Kill him. There's going to be a guy behind us too now. This is the guy I was trying to avoid. Because we're a little bit low on Estus here. Oh, I think that should have been a backstab personally, but it's all right. It's all right. Ah, man, a little bit too slow on my parry there. The two-handed attack is dangerous though. If we get hit by it. There we go. There's the backstab. Excellent. Can't see shit, but we got the backstab. And he died from it, which is also nice. But yeah, there's a way you can come around behind this guy somehow, and I completely forget what it is. So, my bad, but I'm going to come through here. Because there's one guy in here. Right here, who doesn't respawn. But he's the asshole who ran in here and closed this gate. So... very sorry to say. Oh shit, we're gonna get attacked by one of these guys. Oof. Did not expect that. I forgot about him, I guess. Oh, that shield bash. So dangerous. There we go. There's the backstab. This guy's not quite as tough, I guess. Which is good. And he drops something. That could be really good. Titanite shard. Yeah, we'll use that later. For sure. What was this? We got a key here? Basement key. Opens the door leading to lower Undead Burg. Yeah. We will be using that in the not-too-distant future here. We will pull this lever, though. That way, this door will remain open, and we can have a little bit easier time getting back here. That boar should leave us alone as long as we don't go out there too far, so that is good. But now what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to come back around this way, I think. Hello, other player. And we're going to go across here, and I'm going to ignore some enemies because there's a bonfire nearby, as well as a very useful NPC that I would be very interested in talking to. Ooh, thread the needle. So dangerous. Okay, we're in the clear now, I think. Run, sneaks! Run for all you're worth! Okay. You hear that? Maybe not, the volume might be too low, but that is the sound of a beautiful, beautiful man hammering away on blacksmith stuff. Oh yes. And also this bonfire, very useful. There's also an NPC that we can talk to across the bridge here, which I think we'll do, let's do that first, actually. Might as well. We don't have to talk to him ever, I don't think, but, each NPC, well, not each NPC, but a lot of NPCs have like a little bit of a little story, and if you, do certain things and keep up with them, then their story progresses, and it's interesting stuff.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
So as you can see, there is a face in there. There's a dude in there. His armor is quite comical. I think we could have an opportunity to get this armor a little bit later in the game, kind of mid-ish game. But let's talk to more.
Still closed. Still closed.
Talk to more? Let's talk some more, rather.
Still closed. Still closed.
Alright, he's got nothing else to say for now, but we'll meet Siegmeyer again. I'm relatively certain of it anyway. Now then, let's talk to our blacksmith buddy, who is downstairs, because we're going to get to do some interesting stuff by talking to him, which I'm certainly looking forward to here. So down we go, and voila! Meet Andre of Astora.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Alright, we can do a lot of stuff with Andre here, but first, look at the hurrah gesture. And then, let's talk to him a little bit more.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
So, yeah, Andre is going to tell us a little bit about weaponsmithing and all that kind of thing. And also, we have the repair box, which was what he's talking about. Interesting enough, though, you see, like, on his chest there, he's got, like, a little bit of the same kind of marks that we have on our body when we're hollowed here. So makes me curious if he's an undead. Because that's not just, like, regular muscle texture, you know what I mean, on his pecs there? At least in my opinion. Well, let's talk some more.
There are two types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
Also, interesting thing to note is I think Andre is like one of the only NPCs in the game whose mouth actually moves when he talks. But, yeah, so we can buy a like a weapon upgrade kit from him, and that will allow us to upgrade weapons on our own. But if we want to ascend them, which is, as he said, sort of a different animal, to sort of bring the weapon to the next tier or completely change its properties, then we have to talk to a blacksmith like him. There are other blacksmiths in the game as well who do different types of ascension. But let's see if he has anything else to say.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
Indeed, we can upgrade our armor as well. It helps. It's not a bad thing to do, but upgrading your weapon, in my opinion, is far, far, far more important. And to some extent, your shield as well.
For whether you forge, but nobody, so whatever.
Alright, let's look at reinforcing a weapon, shall we? Such as our bandit's knife. So as you can see, we have a regular bandit's knife. If we make it a bandit's knife +1, though, which is going to cost one of our Titanite shards, we actually just got one recently, it will increase the damage by a fair bit, but it'll also increase the scaling. We haven't really talked about scaling, I don't think, just yet, so if we look at... If we look at... Where are you? If we look at our bandit's knife right now, you can see that it has, on the bottom, param bonus. It has E and B. It means it's got E scaling with strength and B scaling with dexterity. The other two are intelligence and faith. And so basically the bandit's knife scales really well with dexterity, but not very well with strength. So every point of dexterity we have is going to give us more damage on this knife than any point, than an equally large strength score. So, you know, that sort of plays into what kind of builds you want to do for games. You know, strength, dex, intelligence, or faith, or some kind of goofy hybrid is also entirely possible. But as you upgrade weapons, they increase in their damage, and sometimes at certain levels they will increase in their scaling as well. And I believe the bandit's knife does eventually get S scaling, depending on how you upgrade it, S scaling with dex.
Need anything forged?
But for now, we're just gonna... Whoops. Yeah, we don't have any embers. We have to find certain embers to allow ascension to happen with certain types. We'll find them as we play through the game a little bit more, but yeah, let's upgrade our Bandit's Knife to a Bandit's Knife +1. Get a little bit more damage going on there. And we can actually upgrade it to a +2 as well, so that's pretty good. We're already doing
Don't get yourself...
probably, what, like 40%? No, not 40%, sorry,
Well,
like
hello again. You seem to be doing all right.
25 or something like that % more damage than we were doing before. But also, he's got some stuff that we can buy, but let's repair. Yeah, let's repair our Drake Sword and all of our other gear, because if it breaks, we're going to be in bad shape. And let's see what else. What can we buy from him? We can actually buy Titanite shards from him. We can buy a weaponsmith box, an armor smith box, and various weapons and shields and some arrows and stuff. We're not going to buy anything from him, though.
Don't get yourself...
No need. Now, if we actually look through here a little ways, there's a very nasty enemy there who already sees us. We're not going to fight that guy. We could run past him into the area behind him, and we may do that in the next episode. But for now, there's one more thing I want to do for this one. And that is to open up another shortcut. So we're going to head back over here and fight those enemies that we skipped before. Except now we have a better weapon, so it's going to make our life a little bit easier. Alright. I'm going to go for this archer first, I think. Oh, he actually got his sword out. That's interesting. There we go. He's been dealt with. Now we just got this guy. Always too early on my parries with these guys. I'm going to take care of this guy as well. There we go. I got that one. Excellent. Now then, we've got another asshole Black Knight in here to fight. What I'm going to do is actually go ahead and bring him... There he is right there. Did we get his attention? We sure did. Ooh, yep. Let's get out of here. He's going to follow us outside. We're going to fight him outside. It'll make our life a little bit easier. You know, I actually don't know if you can parry this guy. You can backstab him. But parrying, I'm not so sure about. And that might be why I was having such a hard time with the other Black Knight, is because I was trying to parry him, and it can't be done. But I don't know. You know, I really don't know the answer. Actually, you might not even be able to backstab this guy. He's, yeah, he's quite big. Might be too big for a backstab. Takes off a ton of stam as well. Yeah, we definitely... I'm pretty sure we would have gotten a backstab there. Yeah, we can't backstab this guy. We can't even... Oh, I was going to say, we can't even make him bleed, but we did right there, actually. Let's get out of here, back off a little bit, get a heal. And let him do his thing. We actually, we can get a little bit more, more hits on him. We can get that bleed going again. Come on. Come on. Don't back up, you pansy. Oh, you bitch! Forgot that he could heal. Oh, man, that range. That range. Okay, alright. Got him on the ropes here, though. Okay. Back off. Blue Tear Stone Ring's not going to save us here. Yep, we're going to eat shit there, too. Let's back up a little bit more. We'll take our last one of these. Alright. Gonna have to eat that one. If he blocks our attack, it's kind of bad news, because we're just gonna ricochet right off there. Second hit? No, I guess not. Takes off a lot of stam when he blocks, too. Get the fuck out of here with that healing. There we go. Bleed saved the day there. I think it'll drop something for us. Yeah, a Great Axe and a Titanite Shard, so we could actually... I think we need 2 Titanite Shards to get to the next level of, for our Bandit's Knife here, but that's fine. We'll get to it in time here. Now up here is actually another really important item. We've got this dead, lady here, I suppose. Firekeeper Soul. Very, very useful item here. So if we go and check this out, Where are my Firekeeper souls? Probably... Let's see. Probably in the consumable items, actually, now that I think about it. Firekeeper soul. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. It can also be used to gain humanity and restore HP, but fuck that noise. We want to reinforce our Estus flask, which we will do momentarily here. We may actually, we may do that next episode, because there's one thing I want to do, and that's just get down here. And we're getting to be about time anyway. Opening up the shortcut also opens up some other options for us, which is quite nice. So I'm not sure exactly what we'll do next episode. Oops, turn around. Here we go. You may recognize this as indeed Firelink Shrine. So that shortcut is very useful because it allows us to skip a whole bunch of shit. And here's Petrus again. We'll talk to Petrus in the next episode, I think, and probably pick up the heal ability, and that should allow me to not eat shit quite so much because I'll be able to top myself off with healing as well as my Estus flask. But yeah, we'll worry about that next time. So until then, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.